This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. To throw, it's Henderson. Right down the middle. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
The fake wants to throw. He lost one down the sideline. Makes the catch down the right side. Electrifying play, and man, are they set up now at the 32-yard line. You want to talk about flipping the script. They just did that with a huge play, and now they've got it 1st and 10 in plus territory. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. Big picture, guys, this certainly isn't an all-or-nothing game. Long season ahead. But how much fun is it to have a top-5 clash like this one early?
It's so much fun, and you don't have to be a fan of just these two top-5 teams. If you're a fan of college football, you're honing in on this game because you're going to learn a lot here, David.
Yeah, and the fans are going to be like, overrated. This is why the preseason polls stink. We get a chance to prove ourselves for some of these teams that hasn't done a lot on the resume yet. Now, today is a resume builder.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
Well, on a lot of 3rd downs, tight ends can be a quarterback's best friend, but especially this guy. I mean, he's got a unique skill set catching the football. He could be the primary target, not just on this offense, but on offenses all around the country as well. And on that 3rd down, really nice route, gets the separation, able to make the catch. They pick up the first, and they keep this drive alive.
Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Oh, man, that's a touchdown. He's in the end zone. He has got to be able to make that catch.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Leaves it with the back. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Henderson. And a big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down. And the Bears racing to the line in a hurry-up. On play action. Moving to his left. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. As the officials spot the ball, they've stopped play for an injured Baylor Bear. A long way to go for this offense. Running inside, it's Turner. Hit and drop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
That is a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Got it behind the line. It's Turner. Out of bounds at the 18, and that is just what they needed to get it away from their own end zone. This offense will start doing business from their own 18-yard line on 1st down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Just not anywhere near good ball placement. Second and long here. Quick give. It's Turner. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Punt is on its way. Looking for room. He gets a block. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
Yeah, I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. Handoff again. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Tells to run, wants to pass. Takes a shot at the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor. What a grab in the end zone for 6. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football, and you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
And I know it's not a 1st down, but I still like the way they ran the football here. Just try to make the next 3rd down manageable. Try to get it where it's not as predictable. I think the offense did a really good job being smart there, taking what the defense gave them.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And he gets rid of it.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
So Missouri will have to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the return. Makes a move. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Sets his feet, it's Henderson. Out wide right, it's Moore.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Big hit ball away, and it'll force them into a fourth down.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Needs it here on 4th down. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Straight ahead, it's Turner. Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position. It's hard to find a place these days that the Big Ten doesn't touch geographically, but there's a lot of crossover with the Big Ten and Big 12 and plenty of bragging rights on the line when their schools meet.
You think about Nebraska, once upon a time being in the Big 12, now in the Big 10 too. These conferences also recruit in similar areas too. So this game is interesting, David, because a lot of these players, they're familiar with each other from high school.
Yeah, and I tell you, from experience, you hate that. Like, you get to know each other, you go to the other school, like, you're now my enemy. You're not my friend anymore. So a chance to prove it, a chance for the Big 12, who's been kind of pillaged and pulled apart at times, sometimes by the Big 10. Let's go out and make a statement today.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
That is a play the offense absolutely had to have. They're trailing, right? This is a big 3rd down, but what a great job by the QB and his target being on the same page, hooking up for that big-time play. Now they're in the red zone, and all of a sudden they got a chance to score a touchdown here and make this thing interesting.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Fires to the tight end. Touchdown, Tiger! A great catch and run for 6. The extra point here would tie the game. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but
just broke the tackle and still on his feet. First catch of the season and his career for this freshman tight end.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Taylor wants to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Bears will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Going to field this one in tight quarters. They drag him down, and good coverage that time by the special team. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Turner. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Look out! The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be 3rd down. Offense in a bunch formation. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Left side is Staley. There he goes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Drops back on 1st down. Fires left. Incomplete. They fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy. Man, he is electric. He is dynamic. He'll make plays, so you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket. And when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job by the defense.
After that sack, the O-line better get its act cleaned up. 3rd down coming. Draw play, it's Turner. Crosses the 35. Enough to move the chains. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
And how about this offense? What are you thinking as a defense right now? I'm thinking pass, pass. Bringing in guys, making sure I stay deep, playing for the pass, and they run the run right at him. Kind of catch him off guard, get the big yardage, big play, 1st down for this offense.
Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Snapped it in the shotgun. Fires to the tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Making the adjustment on the play. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Rushes on. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
Looking for running room. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Henderson. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Intercepted, and he's got a convoy with him. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Follows his blocks. It's Turner. stopped right at the line of scrimmage, and we'll see if they're content to run out the clock here in the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We start with the Mississippi State Bulldogs taking on the number 7 team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. And it's Mississippi State who are rewarded for feeding their star. For some reason, he plays better at home, and this team plays better at home, as they did today. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
He slings it deep to the left. Pulls in the deep ball. Off to the races. Touchdown, Missouri! And that one will put him up here in the second half.
And that shows you the importance of the run game and balance on offense. They run the football. Next play, they come back. Safeties, linebackers, bite on the run, opens up the big pass down the field. He catches it, and he glides into the end zone for 6.
From deep, it's Bear. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize off getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you can generate points and capitalize off of the opponent's mistake.
Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Sells to fake. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Looking for more room. Finally brought down. The what a play not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Wide receiver comes in motion. The run inside. It's Turner. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring...
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Tigers!
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up. They find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
He'll bring it out. It's Bear. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. Baylor sends out the offense to go to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like
looking for a huge play. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
Well, coming out in the second half, they knew they needed to throw the ball to have success, and they have not yet found a completion here in the third quarter. This quarterback has got to be able to find a way to get himself back in rhythm.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Back to throw, it's Henderson. Dumps it to the back. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Breaks into the open. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They have it once again in spectacular field position. Cashed in the last time and even better this time around. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, gonna throw it. Stepping to the right. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Hits inside, it's Turner. A big third down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And it's no good. He missed it. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row. Now they've got to find a rhythm.
CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He's got it inside the 30. Off to the races to the right. Touchdown, Baylor! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Missouri's offense heads out ready to go. They just saw their lead cut in half, and now they'll try to answer. From the gun, it's Turner. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. This time they'll throw it. Unloads to the right. Working the big fella downfield and outside. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. And the Tigers, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Using his legs, it's Turner. Oh, he's got some space. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. Might as well give it to him again. Stopped right there.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Haven't seen a lot of that in this game so far. This offense has been clicking on all cylinders, lighting up the scoreboard, high level of execution. They were looking good on this drive until that play right there. And finally, the defense is able to make something positive happen from themselves on a critical 3rd down.
Here comes the Heat. He sacked this defense all over him. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Taylor wants to throw it. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Bears are in the hurry-up.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense.
Running free. Took it all the way inside their territory, down to the 40-yard line, and that's where they'll set up shop.
Well, I know they're losing right now, but they're not going to be losing for long if they keep hitting shots like that. And I love the idea here, taking a shot to your best player on offense. This guy is one of the biggest playmakers in all of college football. Tremendous speed. He locates the ball, makes a catch, and that play gives this offense so much confidence.
That's it for the period, and Missouri has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. And it looks as if we are ready to get things started here in the 4th quarter. Starts with a 2nd down play. Timeout called as the play clock had gotten down to 3 seconds. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. From the gun, looking for a man. Smith's got it. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so...
They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there, stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make...
Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that one's incomplete. They were just... Move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. He's not afraid to go deep. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And that's such a good job by this defense. This offense is trying to find a spark, trying to get back in this football game. They're trying to be aggressive. The defense answers, and now you put your offense in a beautiful position to go out, execute a really good drive, and put a little distance between the other squad.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that one.
There he goes. He's at the 20. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. In the red area, it's Osborne. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's 4th down. 4th down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Just drives it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better.
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Turning it on. All the way back. Touchdown, Tigers.
And that just might do it, man. Offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. He'll bring it out. It's Bear. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Escapes the pressure to his right. Caught, it's Potts. And the Bears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to throw, it's Henderson. Under pressure. And here's the 5th interception by this quarter.